Hi, my name is Ian Westerman. I'm the head pro at EssentialTennis.com, where it's my mission to bring passionate instruction to passionate tennis players just like you. Welcome to this episode of Ask Ian, where we're going to be answering a simple question that has an answer that's not quite so simple. And the question is, how do I improve my spin serve from, I believe it's Trevin? Well, this is vitally important because there's so many tennis players out there who have what I like to call wimpy second serve syndrome, where you know, if you don't do this, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you've seen it on your local courts. I'm talking about the players who go out to serve, step up to the baseline, they bounce the ball, they put up their toss, and they take a huge aggressive swing at their first serve, miss it by like 10 feet or an inch, it doesn't matter. And then on the second serve, they toss up the ball and just like tap it over. And it's because they don't have the ability to confidently and aggressively accelerate and create spin, which raises your margin for error, which actually increases your consistency. The more you spin the ball, the more margin for error you have. So spin is kind of a magical thing with the serve, especially second serve, because the faster you accelerate, the more consistent it becomes. And that's really a really beautiful thing. So how do you improve your spin? You need two things. Number one, you need racket head speed. If the racket is not accelerating confidently and aggressively, you will never make an amount of spin that actually makes any difference to your serve. The whole point of spin is to curve the ball, is to shape the path that your ball travels across. The straighter the path of your serve is, the lower your margin for error. If it's a little bit too low, it hits the net. If it's a little bit too high, it goes too far. So if we can shape the path of our serve, the actual ball flight, then we can start to really gain a lot of consistency. And the only way to make a significant amount of spin is to have a significant amount of racket head speed. So those of you who are slowing down on your second serve, you are not only giving your opponent an easier ball, but you're taking potential spin away from the shot, which lowers your consistency. It's actually, it's a terrible thing. It's a double whammy. So beyond accelerating the racket, you need to accelerate the racket along the right path. And now when I say path, I'm talking about the path that the racket itself travels across. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on this, but the general concept here is this. If your racket accelerates straight at your target aggressively, your shot will not have any spin. It will be a flat, straight shot, and you won't have the benefits of that curve in the flight of the ball. And again, this may sound confusing to you at first, I don't have time here to go through all the different steps, but if on the other hand, your racket accelerates aggressively past the ball, and your strings are facing your target, now we start to create a whole bunch of spin, and it could be slice, it could be side spin, it could be more of a kick serve, more top spin. That depends on what direction your racket is moving past the ball. And that's how you create different types of spin. And to the degree that you accelerate your racket on the right path is to the same degree you're able to create spin, which creates curve, which creates safety, which makes you a happy tennis player. So I have a whole course on this called Max Serve Acceleration that focuses exclusively on how to create racket head speed, on your serve specifically, how to accelerate the racket confidently and aggressively. And there's a bonus within that course. It's actually not even on the page that we're going to link to, but you get this bonus that's called Max Spin Formula. And that video series is step-by-step how to hit a slice serve and how to hit a kick serve, the technique of it, step-by-step progressions on how you can feel what a good slice serve is like and what a good kick serve is like. So we'll put a link to that in the description down below. Check it out if you want to get just a comprehensive instructional guidebook on how you do these things on your serve. I know it'll be a huge help to you. If you have any further questions on this topic, please feel free to leave them down below. Or also, if you have any questions non-related that you'd like me to answer in a future episode of Ask Ian, leave those down below as well. Thank you for watching today. I appreciate it. Please click like if you've enjoyed this video, and also subscribe to the Essential Tennis YouTube channel. Thanks again, take care, and good luck with your tennis.